women still value men who are super high status, even if they're not loyal, whereas the opposite is not quite seen to be the truth. Have you ever caught feelings for someone you've done a scene with, or anything like that?
For like 10 seconds, and then I came, and then it was over.
So that was it. But my point is,
you're the fucking best. Okay.
10 seconds of love.
Yeah.
but do you understand why somebody might be insecure about that, right? Like, so, like
yeah,
again,
because I'm working with people.
How about-
Everything looks big on camera, especially like on
Yeah.
everything. So I think when they're comparing themselves, and
Sure.
Yeah, additional 5 pounds on TV, like you count on every part of your
Every part of the body. Yeah.
Yes, right. That's true.
Dude, we got 2 comedians in this fucking mess tonight. That is great.
One of my boyfriends. I'm so sorry.
No, they're hitting you up right now. Wait, but you understand. So, like, even with Kissa Sins and Johnny Sins, right? When Kissa went to go start filming with other dudes, he lost his mind about that, and the guy was like the biggest porn star in the world.
Oh yeah.
So it's just like, it kind of like it feels like. I had a discussion about this the other day. Men cherish loyalty from women more than the other way around. And not that women don't cherish loyalty. It's just there's numerous in Russia, the Russian oligarchs. Are any of them expected to be faithful to their wives?
And how to say, like Eastern Europe and like all the like Russia, like all this like family thing and commitment, like yes, it's kind of like this like tip of an iceberg, which is we talk about this all the time, but like it's how it's have to be, but only you just need to get little bit into this like dirty wardrobe, and you see it. So like people like just try to cover it. Yes, of course, like we demand the loyalty, we want it, but not all people like ready to give it in exchange. So
yeah,
it's just like what it seems like women still value men who are super high status, even if they're not loyal, whereas the opposite is not quite seen to be the truth. So, Sam, you disagree?
Yeah, I don't value that.
You don't value loyalty?
High status.
I understand.
I value loyalty.
You value loyalty above other
status,
things. Have you had a situation where you were dating a guy and you just didn't really care about, you just thought he was hot and you were doing your thing? No, it was always
it's very
loyalty.
important.
Have you just been in one monogamous relationship after another?
I've been in a lot of monogamous relationships.
Okay, a lot of them?
Yeah,
but are they concurrent monogamous relationships?
So, yeah.
You've been at the same time, simultaneous monogamous relationships?
Concurrently.
No, I've had breaks in between.
Yeah,
but
breaks.
Typically,
Are you with someone now?
I am.
Okay.
Yes.
Very good. And it's just traditional monogamous relationship?
It is, yes.
Does your work, and obviously you're not doing adult work, but does your work ever affect your relationship, your travel schedule, stuff like that?
Yes, it does.
So how does it affect it?
I just think it makes men insecure, because I'm always meeting a lot of people, and it's hard for them,
How long have you guys been together?
Maybe like a month.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, it's very new.
Very good. So he's got some stuff to figure out. Does he ever travel with you?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. No.
Crystal, what do you think? Are you in a relationship now?
Well, like I'm happily married, and sometimes my life like let me have some choice for my own pleasure when I feel like too bored about.
So you're happily married to a man, and then
I'm happily married to the woman.
To a woman.
Yeah, I was married to the man, and like once I asked him, like okay, buddy, like let's have a threesome. He told me I'm crazy, and after that,
A threesome with a woman.
Yes. Of
Okay,
course.
and he had a problem with that. Who is dating a guy where they'd have a problem having a threesome with 2 women? Anybody here? Because this happens so often, and I'm just like wondering if there's latent homosexuality that I'm not aware of, because I don't understand.
Yeah, man doesn't cross the swords.
No swords. No sword. No sword fighting.
No, some guys are into that. I'm not into that, but I just thought it's an interesting thing. So does your work affect your relationship with your wife?
So I'm shooting porn about 10 years as of now, and generally yes.
Yeah.
Of course, because like come on, like nobody wants to deal with that shit. At the beginning, yes, it looks like a beautiful picture. So you're gonna have a porn star like your girlfriend, and she's going to wake up, fuck you, make you breakfast and fuck you, and like blah blah blah, like again and again and again. But after you figure out what is just a simple woman like others, and like but you want her and you don't want to share her with somebody. But like if you refuse something, you have to offer something, and you kind of like I want to be you, like you will be independent, but in the same time I don't want you to do this, and like of course it's fucking effect. Like everything.
Yeah.
And if you still want to deal with that and keep up with that, so you have to be like different type of relationship.
Yeah.
And only like if both partners are okay with that to try to like build like shit over shit. So, yes, sure.
That's a very enlightened way to look at it.
I think to keep a healthy relationship, you need to like explore sexuality with your partner and do threesomes and have
with multiple
fun.
dudes.
Not with multiple dudes.
Okay.
With like do like a threesome,
like 4 dudes.
No,
I'm sorry.
like a girl.
It's
like
just
a girl.
Girls. Girls. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, you have to satisfy your man and your partner to basically keep them happy. Like I've always seen the happiest couples are the ones that go to the strip club together, the ones that have fun together. Those are the happiest couples.
know.
You know?
Stop saying that so loud. Yes.
Ben Shapiro, are you listening?
So, like, if you want to be a happy couple, you have to, like, explore things, like, try new things that you've never tried and be a little kinky in the bedroom.
Sam, have you ever had that happen before?
Yes.
What she's talking about?
Of course.
Has that been a easy thing to do or difficult?
Depends on the person
On
you're with.
on the experimentation? Have you? What I'm saying is, a guy you were dating who had a problem with you guys maybe having a threesome?
Right now, probably.
He would have a problem with it?
Maybe, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
But
You've had previous partners who they wouldn't have a problem with
yes,
it?
exactly.
Did you initiate it or did they?
It depends. Both of us.
Do you prefer women more than men?
It's equal, really.
It's equal, so it's 50-50?
Yeah. It's
Okay,
50-50,
cool.
100%.
So the reason why I ask is because
Yeah.
with women it seems to be a spectrum. With men it doesn't seem to be a spectrum. It's like I really don't want penis around me, or I do. With women there seems to be like I know some women who are like in relationships with men, but they tolerate men. It's like 10% to men and 90% into women. I've seen that before, and I've seen the other way around. You know, it's like she's not into women unless she's on Molly and Percocet, and then all of a sudden she's down for whatever. We're in Ibiza. It's all right. We're gonna have a threesome, and then so it's just, there's just a spectrum.
That does help.
It's a spectrum, but you're equal.
I'm
you,
equal.
You're basically you run the triangle offense.
I do,
Got it.
yes.
Okay, beautiful. Tiff,
I mean-
are you in a relationship with somebody on
no,
Twitter?
I'm not. I got 5 guys.
Oh, time out. But
Now I got 5
didn't
guys.
it seem like she
I
was in a
got
relationship
5
with somebody
guys.
we know?
I got 5
Hold on,
guys.
can we ask
No.
about this? Okay.
I got 5 guys.
Okay, I'm saying.
I got 5
I know you like the burger place. I get it.
5 guys.
It's
I got 5 guys like the burger joint.
Okay, but what I'm saying is,
No, 5 guys.
do any of them have a problem with your work?
Well, I don't do adult movies anymore.
Okay.
But I do identify as a trad thought. I made this cake and
Can
everything.
we get some forks and let's just start eating?
I do have forks.
Well, can you
There's
cut
no
that up
knife,
for us?
so I'm going to cut it with a chopstick. But I do video editing. I do graphic design, photography. I'm a retired 304 and the 305.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Do you?
You like chicks?
I do dig chicks. Actually, me and Milana, sorry, I'm a little stoned. Me and Milana did a scene before I retired.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
That's crazy.
She was
We're gonna have
fun.
to check this out.
So she's a coworker.
She was a coworker.
a coworker.
You guys have actually seen her naked? That's crazy.
I mean, we
Sure, it was more than that.
it was way more than that.
Garrett, what kind of relationship are you in?
I'm an incel.
You're an incel?
Are you serious?
I like that. There we go.
You did say it was going to be interesting, so
Are you really?
What's an incel?
Oh, okay. I'm about to beat your ass right
What's
now.
that?
A man who's involuntarily celibate.
Involuntarily celibate. Incel.
So, okay, I've never heard of an
well,
incel.
yeah.
Oh, thank you. Bless you.
You really are?
know.
Who was it that we had on the show and they were like, yeah, you guys were talking about going to jail. You were in cells. And I'm like, not in cells. They said they're in cells, bro.
Wait, real quick, who wants cake?
Yeah, I do. I want cake. Cut that thing up. Let's get as much cake as we can.
1,
Marshall, get us
2,
some forks.
3, 4. Everybody. Okay.
I got some.
Okay, so but you're not in a relationship now.
I am.
You are. Okay, and then does your work, because you do some YouTube
shit.
stuff, does your work affect your...
Not at all.
Not at all? She doesn't care at all?
You got that knife?
I do.
So great.
shit, okay.
No, she actually means a knife, I think.
Garrett, tell him how.
Nice.
Tell him what do you do? Tell him.
So I
Introduce
I read your first book, made a video about it on Twitter. We connected from there, and you liked my interview content where I did red pill focused interviews.
Nice.
And I think AVN is a perfect place to be for the.
Yeah.
for
It
the-
definitely
for
is.
interviews, so.
Tiffany, please use a fork. Those chopsticks will not work.
And you
Please use a
just-
fork.
I should also point this out. You just turned 21.
I did on the 7th. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine like knowing what we know now when I was 21?
21.
I can't even
Wow.
imagine, bro. I was managing a strip club, just lost his shit, being like, why is it that everyone tells me one thing, a way to be with women, and then when I go to my work, I see that all that shit doesn't work at all. Why is it so weird? It's so weird that all of them tell me that they just want a nice guy. Then when I see who they date, none of them are nice. It's so confusing. It is really, really interesting. Now, let's go to Domo. Domo, are you in a relationship now?
I am not in a relationship.
Have you been in one previously where your work affected your relationship?
My work has always affected my relationships.
Like what are some of the examples?
They want to save me and they don't want me. Or it's like they get excited when they see me
Yeah.
because they know I'm this freaky, deaky, porn sex worker girl.
Don't you have a famous scene?
Porn.
You have a famous scene where you you cucked some dude?
My cuckold scene.
Yeah.
I'm a cuckold queen. Yeah, my relationships have always been complicated with my career.
Got it. Okay, nice. Milana,
Yes.
are you in a relationship now?
Well, I date a bunch of girls, but I don't have any like serious
Do
relationships.
does your adult work, is it only girl?
Yes.
Okay, so you don't do any girl guy stuff?
No.
Isn't it funny how there's like a ladder for that? Like that's like it, because I agree with this. I consider that to not even be hardcore porn. Like to me, girl to me isn't even pornography. To be fair, like I don't even consider that to be pornography.
It's like art, right?
Yes.
Girl pornography is
That's
more
art.
for women.
Huh?
Girl pornography is more for
Yes,
women.
I
Come
consider
on.
that to be art, high level art.
Is that
Yes.
now, I have a question though. Is that because you have a boyfriend who doesn't want you to do that, or is it because
No.
you just prefer to do that?
No, I prefer to do that.
Your
I
experience.
really like girls, and whenever I was dating a boy, like a guy, so I quit dating a guy 2021. So before that, I was dating a guy who was totally fine of me doing boy-girl, and
Yeah.
I just didn't want to do it.
Did you ever do boy girl?
Never.
Oh, no, okay, got it.
Ever.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't want to.